Hi, Scott Orlin with Cinema Magazine. The new film coming your way is called Yes Day, and I'm here with two of the stars, Jennifer Garner and Edgar Ramirez. Obviously, during the course of making a movie, you have to keep saying yes to your director when they do want to take multiple takes. As you can see by my background, there is a particular sequence in an ice cream shop. How many takes did you have to do, and how much ice cream did you have to eat?
We lost count
Yeah.
just as much as we lost count of the liters of and gallons of ice cream that we had to eat. But we're
I mean,
professionals.
yes, it
You
was
know?
3 full days of eating ice cream non-stop. By the way, Scott, you should know that when they said, "Oh, we have Scott," we both went, "Oh,
Yes.
good."
Ah,
Oh,
Scott.
oh.
Yeah,
Oh
both of
yeah, it's
us
good.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's
Yeah, you
like
should know
a
that.
big yes from us."
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Edgar is like an ice cream eating machine. You've never seen anything like it. And
No.
I thought I ate a lot of ice cream, but I do not hold a candle to this man's skill.
Did they at least ask you for your favorite flavor?
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah, but what they did is we went to an ice cream, one of my ice cream favorite, like a tiny place called Salt and Straw in LA, and we asked them to make us vegan ice cream, and they cut the sugar down so that we didn't feel as sick. So it
that's why the
worked.
ice cream was so good. It was inspired by it was Salt Straw. That's why it's one of
Yeah,
my favorite ice cream stores.
yeah.
I love it because I know them all.
I want to take you back to your childhood and with your own parents. How good were you convincing your parents to say yes?
Mm.
My mom said a lot of yes. My dad was pretty hardcore no. I didn't even ask him. Like, I just got my ears pierced a couple of months ago for the first time because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup or nail polish or anything. So I didn't even try.
Yeah, I mean, again, Jen, I mean, very similar. My dad was a hard no. It was difficult to get him to say yes. Now he's like a yes, beautiful older man. Now he says yes to everything. But when we were kids, like growing up in the 80s, yeah, my mom was more yes, but yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have a yes day. I also had it was it's funny because it's true. When I was 17 and I moved to Austria, I haven't told you this, Jen. I pierced my ears because my dad, I mean, I was away from my parents. I pierced my ears, right? And then you go there to a place, right? And then it's all sanitary, and then they pierce your ears. And then I put a little ring. I was seven. No, I was younger. I wasn't 17. I was 15 when I did that. And then I walked around with the pierced ear like for 3 days, and then I got bored and took it out. But it was a constant no from my dad, of course, when I was younger, and then I just did it and didn't do much, so now they're closed.
Jennifer, I'm curious. You have three kids of your own, and after they may see this movie, is it going to be more difficult if they say, "Mom, I want to ride through the car wash and have the windows down," for you to say no?
No, that is not. I mean, I have had yes days for 9 years, but there are some things like you can't have anything permanent happen on a yes day. You can't get a puppy. You can't get your ears pierced, and you cannot ruin your car. And trust me, with with a car, you would ruin it if you actually tried that stunt. So that's a hard no for me.
For both of you, I thought what was really fascinating watching this is as we grow older, we're supposed to become more adult. And yet there's this fine line, I think, between being childlike and childish. And I think it's okay to be childlike. Going through the experience of this movie, did it tap back into that childlike existence for yourself?
Yes, without a
Absolutely.
doubt. Yes.
I mean, for me, it was the whole movie. I love ice cream. I love roller coasters. I always secretly fantasized since I had my first car to roll down the windows on the car wash. I mean, I thought many times about it. Like, what if I, never did it? But yeah, and of course, I mean, who doesn't love a phone party that doesn't ruin your home? I mean, I would do it in my home, but yeah, it's absolutely took me back, and I do agree with you. I mean, childlike. It is very important to protect the inner child. Very important.
And
It
Jen?
was a total wish fulfillment, all of it. It just felt like although I have to say there were lots of pieces of it, especially as a producer, I was nervous a lot of the time, and then we would get there, and once we'd be going, I'd be having fun. But looking ahead to the theme park, I was very nervous. Looking ahead to, you know, the big concert at the end, I was very, very nervous. And then I was actually very nervous to do it. But then once we got going, Kablowie, are you kidding me? There's nothing more fun in the world than a game of Kablowie, it turns out.
Well, all I can say, thank you for saying yes to me. I appreciate it. And I'm never going to have a water balloon fight with either of you. It's just, I think I would lose. Jennifer, Edgar, as always, it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much. And this is Scott. Till next time.